He's optimistic Chris.
And she's lovely Laura.
And together, we are soulmate cyclists.
In life, we know it's not where you go, but who you travel with. With the van loaded up and all of our gear too, it was time to leave Madison, Wisconsin and head south, skirting around Chicago, down Illinois, past Nashville, Atlanta, and all the way down to Indian Harbor Beach to meet up with Will and Patty, Laura's uncle and auntie. Will decided to take us for an airboat ride to see if we can catch any gators.
Oh my gosh.
I've not seen him all day.
Oh my gosh.
Ride's over.
Oh.
There you go. There we go. Hey, cutie. Ah, little small gator. So 80 years old sometimes.
Wow. We are going treasure hunting with Uncle Will. He is taking us treasure hunting.
We did find a lucky penny in the sand that will go all the way to San Diego with us. Thank you, Patty and Will, for having us and for showing us around. And now it's time to turn our attention to the bike ride. So here we go, day one of the first leg of our bike ride across America. We're riding from Indian Harbor Beach and we're headed today up to Mims, but the essence of this trip is a 5-week trip to Austin, Texas. We just came up, I think it was A1A, and over the bridge you can see it up here. I thought it was going to be just one big one, but it turned out to be 2 small ones and a big one, and it was loud and a small shoulder, but we survived.
We survived.
So, looking for a tailwind, we're headed that way. Bye. This was our lunch spot today on our first day. A tiny little public pier on the water. How nice is that? When we get to camp, it's a division of labor. Laura sets up the tent, the pads, the sleeping bags, get us all our bags organized. And I take care of the bikes and the electronics. Well, that is day one taken care of. This morning's ride was about 45 miles from Indian Harbor Beach to here to the church in Mims. It is a Methodist church, and they have it kind of set up a little bit for bicyclists. There's a porta potty and lots of room to pitch a tent here. Laura's got the tent already set up over there, and we had a sandwich here and stuff. There's water, and so I mean, it really has everything you need to just kind of get by. No showers, but we always bring our own gear to be able to do that. Tomorrow we'll be heading up to Daytona Beach to stay at Nate's place, and then on to St. Augustine. Today we were not able to dip our wheels in the ocean. We got to a little tiny park with a nice slope down, but then because of the recent high tide and the storm that came through earlier in the week, there was a big bank in the sand of maybe 5 feet, and there was just no way we were going to get our heavy bikes back up that rise. So we will dip our wheels in the Atlantic at St. Augustine in a couple of days. Okay, nighty night. Shit ton of rain here, and that drainage right there is overflowing.
Let's open up any more of those. There's algae growing in there.
Yay, dry land. Well, in just a moment we jump off of this bike path and pick up a road. The bike path has been nice. It goes all the way across Florida. Who knew? So it's got us on a very sandy road. It's firm enough to ride on. Lots of shade. You can see how high the water table is. It's right by the road. Yeah, looks like we might be back on blacktop. So there's a bunch of birds up here. We're not quite sure what they are. Oh, here they go. They're all drinking. Oh, there's loads of them. They're all up there roosting. So they're here because there's a couple of skeletons down there, and they're pulling bits and bobs out of it. Two, I would say, deer skeletons. Obviously someone's just dumped them, but they're all up in the trees roosting. Gotta wonder what rich people are doing on a day like this. Can't be any better than riding bikes and doing that. So we're on day 3, headed out of Daytona, Nate's place, headed up to St. Augustine to start our ride. Making our way through a couple of little neighborhoods here. Lovely Laura's right behind me with her bright neon green hat on, and we have a smidgen of a backwind today. I'm anticipating it's going to cloud over. Right now we have clear blue skies, and we should make good time today. On our right are fairly ordinary, I mean, okay, 3-car garages, but very nice Florida homes. But on our left These ones are waterfront, and these are probably bazillion-dollar homes. We got ourselves a great little lunch spot, a little bit of shade, bikes apart, and it is oceanfront. How cool is that?
In a quarter mile, turn left.
We found ourselves a little bike path that runs parallel to the main drag. Just gets us out of the noise and into some shade. If you like what you have seen here today, stick around with Soulmate Cyclists. Tomorrow we head to St Augustine and we go dip our wheels in the Atlantic Ocean before headed west toward Austin, Texas, and ultimately San Diego, California.